why not? Like, why the hell not? I know that sounds like such a simple answer, but there's such a need for chiropractors. And I know being an associate, you will still be a chiropractor, but there's so much opportunity to create and build new offices for you to develop your own craft and be your own kind of doctor and serve how you want to and make money doing so. And that's the big thing also. Like, it would be silly to ignore the fact that, we want to serve people, but we also want to make a living and provide for families and provide for ourselves, have the freedom to live life fully in the full expression of life. And just in the world that we live in, obviously financial income is part of that. And so for me, it was really, I do plan to open as soon as I can after graduation. And it's just been this, like, I can do it. Like, why not? I do feel like if people, you have to have that drive to do that though. Some people don't feel like opening is the option for them and they need to, or they want to associate. And I think that's perfectly fine. What I don't want, and what I think is really a driving piece of that seminar, is you don't have to associate. Like, we are in school, we're equipped and kind of taught, like, to go slow, baby steps. You should associate, get your feet wet, blah, 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 blah. If that's the path for you, then okay, but don't be bullied into that path. Have the courage and have the guts to really think about it, really process it. And I think that's something else that people do. They ignore it until it's graduation, and they're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Which is another thing in Samurai that's been like, listen, like, this is coming, like, figure out what you want to do, take the steps and do it, which Samurai is in the seminar for those of you who are listening. Shout out to Dr. Paul. And so don't be scared. Like, and I think that's what so many people find themselves, they're scared to do it because they don't know if they can. I've seen handfuls of practices that are cash-based, open right after graduation. I mean, just all these beautiful things that have laid out. But I think it's about listening to the universe, and listening to God, and whatever that looks like for you, follow that. Whatever feels true in here, follow it. Be in alignment with what's in here, not with what everybody else is telling you. So associating, I don't want to say it's bad, because I know great chiropractors and great offices who are looking for phenomenal associates. And I can think of so many current students who would fill those associating roles in these beautiful practices so well. I know some who have taken associate positions, and phenomenal, like, once in a lifetime to associate for this doctor opportunities. For me, that's not what I'm called to right now. And so I think it's just, you really learn in school, if you're willing to. You learn how to flow through the plan. So you make a plan, but you have to be willing to flow and navigate with what comes. Pulling pieces from seminars, pulling things from what you hear from other doctors, what you hear in class, what you hear from other students, what you hear from life. I mean, you have to acknowledge that